What's going on, you guys? Welcome to another episode of Armored Brigade. This one I want to do something a little different. I did single mission before, which is kind of like preset stuff. This one I'm going to do a generated mission. A couple things I wanted to show you guys here. You have 4 huge maps. Now, one cool thing I wanted to show you guys is you have the National Irwin National Training Center. Never been here, but flew a gap. North German Plain, and Southeast Finland. Now, the cool thing about this is you can magnify how big the battle you want. So you can go super small, right, and just go like all the way down. I'm not gonna go too crazy, but you could have it just like on a little section, right? I'm gonna click here so you can get, and this is gonna be more high resolution, but that's just so you can just do a part of the battlefield, right? Or you could just blow it up. That's what I'm talking about. And you could just do a whole section here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do it halfway, because this one, I actually started this before, and I'm gonna have to, I had to cancel it because I was dealing with huge units and it was just getting too crazy. So I'm going to do a crossroads battle here. In fact, I'm actually going to make it smaller between 2 small forces. I don't want like a massive battle. You know, some days you just want to deal with like a very small conflict. Small little thing here. So I wanted to kind of give you guys a heads up here. So this is what this is going to look like. You have the U.S. Army. You can change sides, of course. You can go USSR, Poland, British Army. I'm going to go with U.S. Now this is very important here. The environment and the day and the month. Now, I had an interview with one of the head honchos at Vetica Studios who mentioned like weather and seasons play an important critical factor. One is, you know, obviously if you're doing it in the middle of summer, you got soldiers out in the field, they're going to feel it. It's going to affect their condition, affect a lot of how they perform. Same thing is if it's the middle of winter, you have your soldiers out in the field again. Going to be issues. I can tell you it definitely does a big number on performance of soldiers in the field. There's a big difference between doing it in like May, when your captain says, all right, get all this stuff up and running, you can knock it out quick. If it's the middle of winter and wind is hitting you, especially places that like, I was going to say Fort Drum, but like if you're in really Arctic places, you're going to feel it. You're going to have soldiers like hurting. So anyway, that's important. So I'm going to do a meeting engagement, and I'm going to have one objective. You can do 2, but I'm going to do 1. The objective is going to be this crossroads. And I'm going to have, I think everything else looks good, right? Yeah. So here, combat power, we'll do 1760. That looks good. Actually, you know what? We'll go up to 27. I don't want it too big. Yeah, we'll do 27. Yeah, cool. That works. And then I'm going to click this. I'm not going to go crazy into this. In fact, I'm actually going to knock out any air support. I'll actually do this. Why not? Support 15%. I'll do armor, that. All right, good to go. And then click done. So now you do have a lot of units to pick from, as you can see. Right, infantry, mechanized, armor, got a little guns, and I made sure there's no aerial assets, but here's some aerial assets you can choose from. Ooh, the big dog on the block. All right, so I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna do a tank platoon. I'm down to 1,300. What can I choose? And I'm going to do an infantry platoon. Can I fit that in? Oh, I could do 2 of these. All right, I have 700 points. And I'm going to do some artillery. Go for that guy. 2 of those. 2 of these guys. I'm going to do 1 more. But what else should I add? All right, 2 infantry platoons, 1 tank. Somebody's probably like shouting, "Oh, yeah, scout. That's what I would need." Whoever was shouting, I appreciate that. All right, good to go. I'm going to leave it around there. I took out AA, so there's no point in having them. You know what? Why not? We'll just do it. Another mortar platoon. I still got about 300 points. I might as well use it, right? All right, good to go. That should be rocking and rolling. All right, and then here, meeting engagement, everything looks good. And I can choose the training. I'm just gonna leave it as is. All right, guys, so before I actually let you guys know, I kind of changed a few things. I went back through the setup screens, and I made my units a little bit smaller, so if you notice certain things off, I went back because I wanted an even smaller amount of units, mainly because I didn't want to have like deal with like half a battalion. I want something more of like company size strength. So if things seem a little off, I just went back. Just give you a heads up on that. All right, so I got 2 tank companies, I believe. So I'm gonna put, oh wait, that's a whole company, right? Yeah. So I want to break it down to 2 platoons. I wonder if I can do that. Do I get any negative kind of stuff if I break it down into 2 platoons? I wonder. So I guess the way I got to figure this out now is what I'm planning to do is, obviously this is the objective. I'm guessing they're coming out of this area here and out of this area here, right, as the 2 key objectives, because they got direct roads, right, much easier to travel through. My direct roads are this one and then this guy here. So what I'm gonna have to do is I wonder, yeah, I think I'm gonna do it that way. I don't give a shit. I'm gonna split this company into 2 platoons. So 1 platoon down here, 1 platoon down here. I'll have infantry supporting probably just 1 platoon, right? How many infantry guys do I got? And then, no, I got 2 infantry platoons. Okay. So yeah, I'll just split it, 1 infantry platoon on top, 1 infantry in the center. So that's what I'll do. Good to go. And then infantry platoon up down here. Good to go. And then, what, 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, because there's, how many of you guys are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So I'll do that. And you guys head south. Good to go. All right. Quick, simple, easy. All right. So that's what my alignment's going to be. Of course, I'm going to change this a little bit so it looks a little bit more neater. Oh, oh, oh. There we go. Much better. So it looks a little bit more neater, a little more tight. You suck. Okay, good to go. All right. So a couple of things I need to let you guys know. I am not a daggone great operational level commander, right? Especially when it comes down to modern day tactics. I wouldn't say modern day tactics. I'm more like proficient with Civil War, American Revolution kind of tactics, World War I, World War II kind of things. So if there are a couple of things that you say, I would do this, I would do that, that's great. I'm all for you doing it that way. That's not going to be my way, all right? I'm going to frack up. That's just the fun of it, right? A couple of things I wanted to kind of point out here is I'm probably going to lose this scenario because I'm new with this game. The AI is better. But what I'm planning to do is I'm going to send probably a couple of my tanks forward. And I'm trying to see, do you normally put out the tanks forward? I mean, I know in World War II the tanks kind of are the spear thrust and then the infantry come up behind. But I have limited tanks, and, you know, no offense to the infantry. I would like my I would like my. I wouldn't want to say it, but I guess cannon fodder would be infantry rather than tanks, right? So what I want to do is probably put the infantry forward, probe the defenses, and then my tanks will run into any hiccups along the way, right? So I'm kind of gonna rotate it around. All right. So, all right, they're gonna come here. So it looks like my intel is broken it that way. I wonder if they're gonna kind of cut me off here. I'm thinking they're just gonna go straight for here. This is the AI. Gotta always know your commander. No matter what theater of war, you gotta always know your commander, who you're fighting against. So it's the AI, so it's mathematical. It's gonna try to take this objective in this area. It's not gonna worry too much about the flanks, I think. So I'm gonna send a battle force south, another battle force here, but I'm also gonna send another one this way and try to come around. That's what I'm gonna do. So 2 or 3 tanks are gonna move. Well, these are my main battle tanks. I'm gonna send infantry. Sorry, you guys. Infantry first. And I'm gonna send 2 guys here. And then I got 6 there. I'm gonna slow this down a little bit. You 3 are gonna head this way. And you 3 are gonna be my pride and joy. You're gonna be the flanking maneuver. Alright. Sorry, infantry, you go first. Is there a road that leads here? It's this way. Oh, there is a road. Ooh. Guess what I'm gonna do with that road now? And then you 2 pull it forward. Good to go. Alright. Again, some of you guys might be like, come on, dude, that's not the way you do it. I don't give a frack what you think. That's the way I'm going to do it. All right. Now, one thing I wanted to mention before this game kicks off is I want to give big props to the developer, Vetica Studios, because this is by far the greatest zoom feature that I've ever used in a game, where you can just zoom all the way down to the backyard of Gunthers and zoom all the way out to the whole region. I love that smoothness. Love that. Beautiful. When I was interviewing the developer, they mentioned that they put a lot of work into that, and it shows. It shows. All right, battle in progress. Let's rock and roll. Oh shit! They're already in my backyard. They got a Recon Platoon. Holy shit, they move fast, man. Ain't no joke. The AI is smart. Check this out. It's not mathematical at all. It sent a Recon Platoon out to my left flank. Way out. I thought it was just gonna kind of move over here, but she did something I didn't expect it to do. Do me a favor, actually. You know what, keep going on. APC taking fire. Where are you taking fire from? Holy shit! APC's out. It means they have a battle tank somewhere. Holy shit. Got another Recon Platoon. Nice, took care of that front. Oh shit! Ah, shit. Another APC out. Got some infantry there, or vehicle. Boom shakalaka! Alright, your job now is to hold my left flank. That's your job. Be good with it. And you guys are the M113s. We're going to slow this down a little bit. Alright, there's the 3 battle tanks. Where's my... I got one there. Come on, you guys are taking so fracking long to issue commands. So I lost 2 APCs so far. I don't even think I have enough forces to... I'm actually going to send another battle tank west to support that flanking maneuver. I'm still going to go ahead with the flanking maneuver. I know they committed some forces trying to take out my left flank, which is really weird that they did that. I mean, this is the objective. You would figure that they would concentrate their forces here, but they did not, which is really weird. So I got the crossroads, at least the western side. I'm going to plan to put another soldier here to get that line of sight going on. But I have a good, I would say, position. These guys will move up forward. Once I get some units here, if I see some Reds, some Soviets in this area, I'm going to flank. Just attack them from both sides. You guys are going to hold my left flank. Oh shit, okay. At the tank. Get back. Alright, here we go. I see him. I see him. Guess what, Donnie? Guess what? We're coming for you. We're coming for you. Oh shit, I lost my PC. Shit. Alright, I thought they can go through the woods, drive through that, but it doesn't look like they'll be able to. I guess the woods are a little bit too thick. Alright, what we're going to have to do is... do me a favor, you take a position. Where are you going? Complete all waypoints. Complete all waypoints, alright. Your job's going to go right there. Get a good position. You are going to move up forward here. Get me some recon. You delete all waypoints. Your job, support. Alright. That's a tank. Tank. Alright, they're all three tank. Oh, that's right, because I lost my infantry there. Alright. And that's another tank. You're heading up alongside there. Delete your waypoints. I want you to go here instead. Get a nice spot. You two, I need you to head here. And what we're going to do is there, flank. You two guys already know your orders. APC. And my reserve here, I'm not going to move these guys yet. You guys take so long making orders. Shit. Alright. Execute, execute, execute. Oh, where you getting fire from? Infantry. Oh! Ah, you frack. You couldn't use your gun and take out those infantry? Guys, you guys move too slow when I issue commands. Come on, get in the game, dude. Start firing. Do something. You guys go so slow, man. See, it takes a minute for them to issue a command. I want them to just go. Move. Okay, good. Let's go. Let's go. Stop. Just keep going. Just keep going. Do me a favor. Go there, because you're fracking useless there. You don't... It's like you have a thumb up here. Everything is moving so fracking slow, man. Got another vehicle here. I hate that there's a delay. I wish there was a way I could turn that off. Shit. Engage! Infantry still here. My boys. Alright. Alright, go, 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 go. Left my... Go. APC come from? I didn't... That's weird. How long? 16 seconds or so. Take out that infantry squad. There we go. Good to go. Move up. That's my main battle tank. Alright, I have 2 main battle tanks. Alright, my bad. We're up engaged. Good. Alright. Since you guys are back, head up there. Oh shit. I lost my guy there. Do me a favor. As soon as he pulled out, he must have got fracked. Shit. Alright. I got 2 tanks here. 2 M4 48s. Gotta be so loud. You gotta put a silence on those engines. Shit. Oh shit, he's getting fracked. Let's slow this down a little bit. Cross the bridge. Oh, they're right on top. Alright, I see. Don't worry. I got a flanking maneuver in the field. 3 tanks. Alright, come on, come on, come on. Alright. So, as you can see, I did a slight flanking maneuver, but it really didn't do much. They were actually probing my right flank. I took care of that, though. No soldiers here. My left flank is extending. I'm trying to flank them here. I'm thinking their lines are kind of like right around here. They're occupying this. So I figure if I come down this road, maybe even some in the woods, and just come at them like this and squeeze. I would like to get this guy up here, actually. You serve no purpose. Oh, shots. My tanks move so fracking slow, man. You know, you serving no purpose being in that wood. Head out. That'll give you some line of fire, actually. Go right there. You guys are taking forever to move. Why you take like 30 seconds here, 40 seconds there? I need another minute. What do you gotta like look pretty in the morning or something? Come on, man. You're taking so long to move. These guys are like... I wonder if this was like in Cold War, where you're issuing a command and then like 10 minutes later, like, oh yeah, we haven't moved yet. 7 kph. Where is the enemy? He's gonna get fracked. Daggone, come on. He's gonna stop, really? It's gonna take a minute for him to move. He's gonna die in that minute. Oh, shit. Oh shit, I lost another one. I got a BTR there. Can you engage? How did you not? Wait. Alright, you're there. Okay, I got you coming up. Dude, I issued you orders. Not good. There's a lot of gray units, which is definitely not good. I need you guys down. Come down. I wish I can tell him to contact. Casualties, man. He got fracked up. T-55. Oh, I lost another tank. He took him out. Shit. Dude, right on top of him. How did he not... There we go. Thank you. Thank you. Nice. Okay, good. Finally. Getting some good stuff going on. Dude, there's a tank right on top of you. Got his rear. Hit him. You saw that freaking... beautiful. That's what I call a good day at the office. Rock and roller. All right. Yes! Holla, holla. First battle I actually ever won in a long time. I did pretty well. All right, I had 72 soldiers, 18 vehicles. You're not going to tell me what they had? All right, I lost 61 soldiers, 12 vehicles. They lost 17 vehicles and 41 soldiers. One was routed. Nice. Good to go. I'm motivated, determined. The only thing I got to figure out is if there's a way I can knock out the, what do you call it? Let me go back one. The delay. You know, if I can knock out that delay, that would be great. I'm just going to choose anything here. Artillery delay, command delay. That's what I got to work on. And, you know, I mean, it is realistic. I'm not going to say it's not realistic. It is very realistic because, you know, obviously, like, you know, in a traditional OOB, right? Like, for example, if the colonel says, hey, tell, you know, I guess the, you know, commander of the 114th Infantry, you know, be a light colonel or major, I need his unit to go over there. He's going to have to send that order to that lieutenant colonel or that major, right? That major is going to get his staff together, his lieutenants and his captains, like, all right, captains, I'm going to have you go over here, you go over there, you go over there. And then those captains are going to go to their NCOs and be like, hey, NCOs, I need you to do this. You're going to move out here. You're going to do that. And then that's when, you know, us lower ranking guys are going to be like, oh, okay, so that's what we're going to do. So it makes sense because it takes a minute or 2 or 5 minutes for those orders to kind of come down the chain. So it is very realistic. There might be some games I'm going to take that out. Some games I'm going to keep that in there to get that realistic feel. So it makes sense. I totally understand. It's just sometimes frustrating when you're getting fire and you're like, move. I can imagine a colonel, right, being in charge of a battalion or of a brigade or whatever, and he's going to be like, go, go, go. Tell the captain, you know, tell the major, move. But in reality, it takes a while for anything for order to come down the pike. You know, it's not instant. It's not like a computer game where you just click on a move, and you know, this game I feel Armor Brigade is very realistic, in so much so that it could probably be used by actual, like, probably at West Point in terms of like training officers of tomorrow on how, like, you know, how warfare works. You know, like when you issue a command, don't expect that unit to move just like that. It's going to take 5 minutes, 10 minutes for them to start moving. And you can see how battle changes so rapidly from your last order. So, really cool. Anyway, very motivated, guys. I should really actually do a review. I'm probably going to do a review after my next game. And then kind of do like a mini review and a longer review. So you guys can kind of get a feel of it. But overall, this is my gameplay session. I wanted to just give you a heads up. I really like this game. There's so many great things about it besides the things that games that you can generate with this thing. This generated mission editor is awesome. I mean, it's just, you have these 4 huge maps and you could pick certain parts of it, and that's just the beginning. There's a huge campaign section that's going to come down the road a couple months out. So that's going to be awesome. The developer was mentioning about that. Another awesome thing that you can, there's the weather factor, there is seasons, there's so much in this game that is going to add so much replayability. And that's not including that you can go to the community and actually download individual scenarios that individual people develop. So that's going to be incredible. Anyway, guys, that does it for this. I will catch you guys in the next one. See you then.